Coach said he kind of got on you a little bit about the fouls and the comments. What's your take on it?
I have to apologize. I mean, with that, it was just one of those heat of the moments where, after the game, you just say what was on your mind. And, in a game like that, where it was kind of funny because, I felt, the calls were terrible, but we watched film. And, a couple of them that I thought were terrible, that I actually did foul them. So, I mean, with that, I just wanted to apologize, just for what I said. I mean, because basically with me, I'm a pretty emotional guy. Like, after a game like that, I didn't really understand the magnitude of the rivalry until, after we lost. So I just, have to do better with that.
What are you doing? What are you not doing that you should be doing, I guess?
In the game?
Yeah, I mean, foul-wise, you need to reach in and...
I don't know. It's just one of those where I saw one where I came to the red and my hand did come down. And it's just one of those where as soon as my hand comes down, it's a foul, and I just have to work on just trying to keep my hands up. I mean, I watched the film, and it didn't look like I fouled him, but the ref made the call, so there's really nothing I can do about that.
Any ideas on why you guys have these lulls in every game? Like play really well, and there's like these periods where you kind of got guys go flat.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, we're still a team. We have a decent record. I think we're 9-6 right now. We have a big opportunity this week to kind of put us back on the map a little bit. Go down and try to get 2 wins. So it'll be 11-6, 3-2 in the Pac-10. So it's pretty important to get these 2 wins so we're above 500.
There was a report that you had kind of given the middle finger to the USC fans after the game. Did that happen?
Yeah, that did happen. I lost my cool, and somebody actually said something kind of personal to me, talking about my family, and I just gave him a little, I know I shouldn't have done it, but my parents just taught me well, but he said something personal where, I just let him know how I felt, especially after the game after we lost.
Do you regret that?
I do regret it. I'm a bigger person than that. My family's, they've raised me, to tune stuff out like that, but he said something pretty personal, and I just, with me after the game, just emotions all over the place, it just kind of happened.
What was that?
I can't really talk about it, to tell you the truth.
You haven't got to that, now you're going to Eugene, which is probably one of the most notorious places in the country. Are you having to, maybe talk to yourself a little bit? Has Ben talked to you about, keeping cool? It's a place that, Kevin went through some pretty crappy stuff there a couple years ago.
I've kept my cool. I'm actually excited because my family's going to come down and watch the game, so I'm pretty sure they're going to keep me pretty grounded, watching the game. If not, if I do something stupid, after the game, my mom would be there to kind of whip me back into shape. So
should be behind the bench at halftime.
Yeah. Plus, my mom, it's just one of those where even if they're saying something, you probably see some little lady yelling at them, talking about, don't talk about my son like that. She's already talking about, how she's going to prepare for to get that thing, so it should be fun.
You feel prepared for her more than Ben?
Yeah, I do. My mom's lady don't want to see mad, and I try whatever I can not to make her mad.
6'10", 300 doesn't do much good.
It doesn't do any good with Mama Smith. Doesn't do you any good.
When was the last time she whooped you? Really got on you? She kicked your mouth or something on a game recently or something like that?
She did, and she got on me when I got these, because it kind of happened, and she didn't want me to. And I remember when my dad came down to visit, I was trying to find a way to tell him, and he found out my dad was cool about it, and I was so nervous I was going to tell him. And then I was on the phone talking to her, and I kept pausing after every 2 words I said, and she's like, what's up, you want to tell me something? I'm just like, how's work going? Work's going good, How are things going down there? But yeah, it's just my mom's.
Josh, you play in a place like the Galen Center, and it's beautiful, and it's energetic, and obviously the crowd. Now you're going to, Oregon's new arena, and you play in Pauley Pavilion, which still hasn't been renovated. Are you guys kind of feeling a lack of a home crowd or lack of that energy? Because it just seems like it's been pretty bad this season so far.
No, it was actually pretty fun to see. We had a good amount of fans there, a lot of college students that came to the USC game.
At Galen, okay.
At Galen, and with us, we're just taking it stride. We know Pauley's going to get renovated. We know Pauley's going to look nice again, but, it's just kind of fun. Like Galen Center, nothing against, even though SC's our rival, they have it pretty sweet,
Yeah.
It felt like an NBA game, with their board and the lights and how they set up, the big curtain that, looks down, downtown LA. And I've only seen pictures of the Oregon floor, but I guess the floor has some floors kind of look like into the woods or something, and You know, we're going to be ready to play. I mean, obviously those games will be packed. I mean, I think Eugene's going to be a little more depressing, you know, since they just lost, the national championship. So it should be fun.
Awesome. Thanks, Josh.
No problem.